Welcome to Changing the Narrative with Red.
And States. Why you sound like a newscaster?
And we're here to share our lives in South Africa. If you haven't subscribed yet, I just want to let you know by hitting that subscribe button, it makes you a premium member. And are you going to tell people what they get for the premium
No,
subscription?
I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna get.
With the premium subscription, you're going to feel our love pour from the button into your life. And if you don't want to miss out on those blessings, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Already with this shenanigans. Hello.
None of this information is certified by the FDA.
What are you doing?
I'm changing the page.
Yeah, this is the type of night is going to be.
It's gonna be great. What do you mean?
All right, let's get this popping. So
What's up?
last week, was it last week? Yeah, last week, Gray Red and I, we had a podcast together. And people in the chat was like, yo, you guys relocated. Tell us how much it cost. Tell us the process of everything. Man, this dude named Baba Zulu jumped on already. Oh my God.
It was my fault, Dad.
So today we want to tell you guys how much it cost us to relocate. And we might have a guest that's like sitting right there. Right, I mean literally not right here, right there, that can pop on in a few minutes. Or whenever he wants to. So, what's gonna be the first topic, Red?
What?
The first topic is our flight from the US.
Wait, but what is the topic again?
The topic is our flight from the US.
No, I mean like overall. We're talking about
The
how much it costs.
yes.
To...
See, y'all see who's the one that's not prepared?
I wasn't prepared today, y'all. I'm showing up. I'm showing up late and unprepared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to leave that American shit back in the States.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Leave it with your daddy.
Chris Bird says, thanks for doing this. But Shango, hey girl. She said, good evening, Red. You're glowing. You look beautiful. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And Arati says, hello.
Okay.
Hello.
So, being that you guys know the topic, let me tell my wife the topic. The topic is, what did it cost us to leave Babylon to move to Mother Africa?
South Africa specific.
South Africa in specific. So we're going to break it down, from the flights to when we first got here with the Airbnbs to renting, rent locations. So, and if you have any questions, if you're in the States, if you have any questions, please, we might forget something. Just remind us in the chats.
If anybody has questions.
Anybody have questions? Yeah.
Okay. So, how much was the flight?
Okay, so our flight was $2,300. I looked it up. It was $2,300 US.
It was a round trip ticket though.
Yes, because we needed a round trip ticket because we wasn't citizens. So
No, we weren't. We didn't have a visa.
we didn't have a visa. I'm sorry. So what would happen is they might have turned us down. Like, yo, why you just have a one-way ticket? You need to be able to get your ass back home. So we had to get a round trip ticket. So we had to play the game. Remember that. Play the game. Round trip ticket.
So I mean, like if you're visiting, you should have a round trip ticket.
Again, it was $2,300. So everybody doesn't know.
So I would say so I just recently paid for a flight because I'm going back to the States for about 2 weeks. So my ticket last minute round trip ticket was $1,300 on Delta. So
We need to convert these numbers too. Who's your converter?
why the people in the States are
Yeah, they know.
yeah.
Which one? Okay, so the guy that's sitting right over there, again, his name is Ronnie. Did you book a round trip?
One way here.
Ronnie booked a one-way to here, but he had his visa. Spur of the moment. It was $1,355. Kind of good, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like flight prices in general are really, really high right now. But I have like recently I've seen flights like in a couple of months that are like $800 round trip. So it really just depends on when you're flying and how quickly you need to make your arrangements and what airline you use depends. Um, I usually fly Delta because we have American Express cards and we get points for flying with Delta. So the benefits are awesome. So if you travel a lot and you don't have like some type of loyalty or points program for your hotels and your flight miles, you should definitely look into it because it's very handy for traveling back and forth. Um, so
I agree with whatever she just said.
yeah, and I prefer Delta also because we live most of our kids are in Houston, and so Delta has a direct flight from Atlanta, and that's only 2 hours away from Houston. So we only have to do a short hop to Atlanta, and then it's basically a straight flight
Yeah,
from Atlanta
I think it
to
was like
South
I
to
think it was
Joburg.
like a 2 hour layover, maybe.
It depends because it's like
Maybe the one that we had.
it ranges from like an hour layover all the way up to 10 hours. It just depends on the flight from Houston to Atlanta.
Okay.
So yeah, and the price I didn't find that the price was any different for like a shorter layover versus a longer layover in Atlanta. The prices were the same. So
Okay.
my goal is always to shoot for the shortest flight possible. Just because the first time that we came here, we got the cheap flight that was like $800, but we spent more than 24 hours flying
It was actually the
in
whole
an
thing.
airport.
The whole thing was like 29 hours.
Yeah,
But keep in consideration that was prime COVID.
yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
Delta had suspended their flights.
Yeah, that was like April of 2021. So prime COVID. So on to the next. The Airbnbs.
Yeah, so Airbnb prices are like you're gonna be like, is there something wrong with this place?
Yeah.
Like, why is it only $50 a night for a 2 bedroom apartment right across the street from Rosebank Mall, which is like one of the most popular areas for US tourists?
Tell them about
In
that first place
what?
that we got in Rosebank. That was
The one we had to run away
we had to
from.
run away from it, y'all.
That was the only time that we had that experience. And I'm usually really, really good in my Airbnb reconnaissance. I pride myself on it. But I was looking at the reviews and everybody was saying like this is a great place to stay. And the pictures look really nice. And then but when we actually got to the building, it looked like
Shady.
it looked very shady. Like it was very dark in the entranceway. There was no like reception or security desk or anything. It was just a gate and a guy. And then
And a guy.
yeah. So we get in the elevator, we go up to where the apartment is, and I'm still holding out hope, like, okay, well, we've been in places where it's kind of janky in the hallway, but the actual apartment itself is nice. Like that happened when we were in Durban. I was a little scared, but then we got to the apartment. I'm like, okay, this is really nice. We can do this. But no, we got in there and it looked like the pictures that were on Airbnb were taken like 10 years ago. And they hadn't washed nothing since then.
It smelled.
It looked dingy.
It looked dingy. It looked like a Sesame Street building. It was full of colors. I'm like, yo, grown people don't stay in places like this.
It wasn't about the colors. It's the fact that it was dingy colors.
Oh my God, it was hard.
Like the drawers were like leaned over and dilapidated. Like it was just a hot mess. And then the whole thing afterwards, I messaged the lady who was like trying to get our money back. She was like, "It's nothing wrong with my apartment. People stay there from all over the world and they love it."
That's how she sounded?
Well,
Do it again.
so anyway, that was
That was the only bad
the only bad experience that we ever had.
Yeah.
But we have great reviews from people that stayed at the Terrell. We haven't stayed there, but everybody says it's really nice. We stayed at the Vantage.
All this is in Rosebank.
Yeah. We stayed at the Median.
I love the Median the best.
Yeah, Median is the best out of all of them, mostly because it's like even closer.
So Deborah, you know, me and you in contact. The Median is directly across the street from Rosebank Mall. It is probably like the best, in my opinion, the best spot to stay in at an Airbnb. The very best. And for the most part, they all have inverters. The building has inverters. So
The Vantage and
Yeah.
the Median does for sure.
I don't know about Tariq.
I'm pretty sure they do, but we haven't stayed there. But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
So, you know, it might take a second for the lights to come back on, but you'll be fine. But the Median to me is the best.
Yeah, and I think Airbnbs are, if you don't know people that like we stayed with somebody when we first moved here for a couple of weeks. And then we were out and about. We were in Cape Town, we were in Durban. So the first couple of weeks we weren't even really like here for long periods of time. But Airbnb is a good solution because it's nowhere near as expensive as it would be for a hotel or for a like to actually rent something, like to rent an apartment or something like that. Well, you know what? No, it would probably be cheaper to rent an apartment. But if you don't know where you want to live yet, you need to set up your bank account, all that kind of stuff. You can stay somewhere for a week or so, and it's not nearly as expensive as it would be in the States.
You know, I had a conversation with a young lady like 2 days ago because she said she's coming here in August. So I asked her, what does she want to do as far as living? You know, is she going to cook? Does she want to clean up after herself? So that's the difference between Airbnbs and apartments. I mean, in the hotels. Now, if you want to cook, Airbnb would definitely be the way to go. But if you just want to get up, go to sleep, get out, and somebody clean up after you, a hotel would be the best way to go.
I mean, I find that the hotels are more expensive per night than the Airbnb.
Yeah, because they clean up after you.
They do that in the Airbnbs too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like most of the Airbnbs, you can message your host and say, "Hey, can I have housekeeping come through?"
But hotel, you ain't got to message nobody.
No,
they just,
also you don't have to message. But usually they will have their cleaning lady come through if you're there for more than a couple days.
Yo, we had situations to where they just walk in the door. They just walk right on in the room.
Yeah,
you gotta put that little sign on the outside as please don't disturb.
If you're in a hotel, if you're not in a hotel and you're in the Airbnb, like they got the key, like they can just come in when it's time for cleaning. So if you're like I would ask the host when the cleaning lady usually comes, so you know when to expect them. So you can either make yourself scarce or know like somebody's gonna be coming and I need to answer the door. So I would just do that because we've been surprised, and I always forget to do it. But I would just message and make sure you know when the cleaning lady is going to come, or put that "Do not disturb" sign on the door.
Yeah. So the next one is going to be renting. When you get here, once you figure out the area you want to stay in, do you want a furnished apartment or do you want an unfurnished apartment? Of course, furnished is going to cost you more. You know.
Is it going to cost you more?
Yes, it depends.
Because you got to buy furniture
later.
Yeah, but if you get an unfurnished apartment, you got to buy furniture right
there. Yeah.
So it's more upfront cost if you get unfurnished, but depending on how much you have saved up and what you're trying to do, you would need to. Wait, what was that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So if you're getting an unfurnished apartment, you're gonna need to go and buy furniture and stuff like that right away. Whereas if you get a furnished apartment, that's something that you're not gonna have to worry about for a while, but you're gonna have to pay more in rent. So we decided to go ahead and get an unfurnished apartment so that we can just go ahead and just take this furniture with us when we buy our house. And I prefer not to have other people's furniture. I'm just like weird like that.
Yeah.
It's weird to me. Like just something I wouldn't do. But I totally understand why people get furnished apartments because it's just one less thing
Just
to
jump on in
worry
there.
about. You just jump in and do what you need to do.
Ronnie, why don't you come tell about your experience with the furnished apartments today? Yeah, so Ronnie he got his apartment today, hopefully, if everything goes well.
Here, you can have my seat.
And he got
That way we don't have to reconfigure
and
everything.
it's a very, 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 very nice apartment. Sorry, house that's furnished. So tell them
Hello, people.
so tell them what happened with your house.
I had got a furnished apartment because
Furnished house.
Yeah, furnished house because I did not feel like I'm ready to get established. Like I'm not trying to spend all that money on some furniture and stuff like that, And it's just easier for me. I'm by myself, and yeah.
So how was the prices? The price for the house that you got, and what did you get for the price of the house?
Oh man, y'all didn't see all of it. I don't know. We had a technical difficulty. Am I saying all right?
I don't know, man. You from East St. Louis, man. I don't know.
This thing been on me all day. Hey, but we were having technical difficulties.
There you go.
Something was wrong with his Android phone. It don't. iPhones don't do stuff like that. But it didn't download the whole video. So y'all didn't get to see all of it. But man, that joint, it's so nice. It's a lot of yard space, and it's beautiful. If y'all go back to Red's Grade 8 and check out the video, you'll see some of it. But for the price of that, like in the States, like, man, you ain't getting. Man, I got ponies in my backyard. I got a freaking pony back there, and horses on the other side. I got an amazing view. I got trails, nature trails.
Chickens, ducks.
Yeah, whatever them other birds was. Man, and it was like so open. The space is so open, man. It's peaceful and serene. And like for real, I feel like sometimes you can't pay for peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And Stacy felt it too. It's a peace out there, man. And I was secure. You know what I'm saying? The safety is, man. You got to get through 3 gates to get to me. So if I was doing something illegal and the FBI was trying to get there, hey, I'd be already dead.
Yeah.
Done or gone. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And then for the price that you paid for it, everything is included.
Everything included.
Water, electric,
Solar too.
and solar, so no load shedding.
Yes.
He got a hell of a deal, y'all. He
Yeah,
really did.
So I paid one price for everything.
Yeah.
I want to tell my business and how much it costs. But
Yeah.
trust me, you ain't getting it. You ain't getting the amount of house and all the utilities included for what I paid.
Yeah. And the sad part about it is like when she told us the price of the house, this is one of the issues being Black American, we think. When they told us the price of the house, everything was like, okay, boom, deposit, first month's rent. 1 hour later, maybe 2 hours tops, double deposit and first month's rent. Just that fast.
That fast. And it should be like, hold up, she had already told me something this morning, but then when I showed interest in that joint, it went up. But she said, I don't know if you heard it, she said it was because it was furnished. But it was furnished.
It was already furnished.
Told me the first price. So we're gonna contact them and see what's going on with that. But that's some of the problems you have to deal with down here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure everything is concrete. Because I know Stacy done dealt with it and I've dealt with it. They switch up.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but you know what I mean? Like they think they see dollar signs. They see dollar signs when they see Americans.
I guess Red was kind of right.
Right.
Oh, I mean, it was right there.
Ballpark.
Can you give a ballpark range for that price? Under 1,700 a month. Under what are the prices like?
Under 1,200.
Okay. So
Under 1,200 a month.
Go ahead, Ron.
Under 1,200 a month. Between 800 and 1,200 a month. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Greg. NICE.
Okay.
So yeah, for the price that he paid, he's actually his. I'm not sure if his house is bigger than our house or not, but for the price that he's paying about the same. And his house is better. His house is very nice, better than our house too. I think he doesn't have a pool, but everything else is beautiful. When I tell you, we need to upload that video again so they can see the whole video.
Yeah.
The view is insane from the back porch. He has a long back porch, and I don't know. I'm thinking the view was going towards Four Ways. It is a beautiful view. And as soon as we pulled up in the yard, I'm like, wow, I think this might be the one. And then as soon as we started walking in, cancel everything else that we supposed to see.
I don't want to see
nothing else.
Bro was like, that appointment at 6 o'clock. You sure you want to go see it? I'm like, you know what? Nah, let's cancel that.
It was a done deal, man.
Done.
Yeah.
I didn't need to see nothing else.
Yeah, it was done deal. Like
and it was available immediately. Not all the other ones was May 1st.
May 1st and it was clean already.
Yeah.
When we came here, y'all, me and Red spent the first 2 hours we went to the store and got Doom. Doom in the States is like Raid. But better. Just spraying bugs for the first 2 hours. I mean, we had thousands of bugs and mosquitoes just attached to the ceiling. It was horrible. When we walked into his spot though, nothing. It's like, you ready to move in? Give me the money, you can move in. It was ready.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is buy some bed sheets and a comforter
and toiletries.
Man, this place is beautiful.
Because one thing about the furnace stuff, then this guy, he's not like a nasty person. Like all the stuff was like on point. So I didn't have a problem with stuff being furnished. You know what I mean? Some people might have a problem with that, but I definitely didn't have a problem with that. You just go in and disinfect. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think you're gonna be frightened by, just disinfect it and go about your business.
Yeah.
I don't gotta buy pots and pans. I don't gotta dishes.
Nothing.
I don't gotta go buy none of that stuff.
Nothing.
Everything is on TVs, beds, all of that stuff.
How many TVs in there?
I think I only saw that one.
One in the room. Okay.
Because one thing I noticed here, people don't have TVs in their bedroom. They don't. I haven't seen that.
I know when I first met Red, she didn't want no TV in the bedroom.
That's weird.
Why? I don't know.
That's where you sleep and do other stuff, not watch TV.
Other stuff.
No,
She said wink.
Some wink, wink. Boy, Robert, you hear your daughter? Some wink, wink.
you know what married people do?
Okay, so let's go to the comments right quick, y'all, before we get like all the way lost. So Tanya says, "Who gonna clean all that, Ronnie?"
So they have. He already. So I'm on private property. So he already got a team that clean, do all that stuff already. So I'm just jumping in there and just, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
They do all of it already.
Yeah. Okay.
Added bonus.
Okay, so GT in the building. What up, GT? Greg NICE. What up, man? Been a long time. Giselle says, okay, yes, it was very nice. Hey everyone, Red Great getting it in. Where is it at?
It's right behind, it's actually right behind Stacy now.
Yeah.
Like they're still they're gonna be my neighbors.
Yeah, he's in the area, still Dan Fern.
Came from.
Still Danford and Fort Worth area. Uh, the longest he has like a driveway that's probably like a half a mile, a quarter of a mile. So that's the longest part of the walk, the driveway.
Tell them what our plan is with the transportation.
Go buy some go karts.
Yeah.
Gonna buy some go karts.
Yeah. And you can ride them on the streets.
You're gonna be riding go karts up the street, y'all. I'm about to put some rims on mine and make that bad boy.
Check that joint out. Probably put some hydraulics.
Okay, back to the questions right quick, y'all, so we can get back on topic.
Hey, messy.
Huh?
Messy.
Ronnie, no more blue.
I,
The yard space was sweet. The yard space was sweet. All mango trees. You can, yeah. Hi, African Queen. Hey, Red. I hear you got
she
background.
hear you in the background.
Oh, some of my wife.
Mhm.
Yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back.
Right.
I saw you getting low, Red. She almost couldn't get up. See, she stayed threatening me, y'all. Y'all think she the nice one. She's not. So SA has some nice houses like mansions. Yes, they do, y'all.
Yes, they do.
Y'all, I really need y'all to do y'all research and don't listen to the media. Don't listen to anybody that has any naysay about South Africa, Johannesburg in particular. I'm not calling anybody's names, but just don't listen to anybody that comes with that negative energy about Johannesburg. Come here and see it for yourself. Listen to Great Red. Listen to me and Red. Listen to Assad. The people that are actually on ground that's showing you what's going on.
Right.
You got a lot of haters out there that's just talking for shock value because they can't mean what they really say. It's just not possible, man. It's just too much love here. Someone asked earlier, go ahead.
No, I was just saying they're not talking to the locals, man. They not.
Someone asked earlier, I think it was I can't remember her name, but it said, what do we love about Joburg? Go ahead.
The people. The people. I'm gonna say that all the time. Man, the people are so inviting. They so polite. They want to know about you. They so informative. You know what I mean? Like, and they're proud. They're
Yes.
very proud, man. And they need to be proud. Like 30 years, almost 30 years out of apartheid, and to know how far they've come, like the infrastructure. Like, man, y'all don't know, man. Like, it's safe here. I mean, everywhere we was driving, everything was gated. Security everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not BSing.
Yeah.
Man.
Everything, everywhere you live at, it's either every place is gated. The gates that go, either the gates that gets closed, like slides, or you got guards outside your gate. They gotta call you to let you in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come visit, man. Come visit so you can understand how we feel about Johannesburg. And it'll blow your mind, man. He was actually in this area. Go ahead. Tell me the area. I wasn't there. I want to go though. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Dipsloop.
And everybody was telling me not to go there. Everybody was telling me not to go there. I'm gonna post some of the footage, but I had an appointment to get my hair done down there. I met some people, and the Uber driver, when he came and picked me up from Bro House, he said, you got the right address?" I'm like, yeah. He was like you know people down there? Like, but bro, what was you trying to talk about? He's like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just a place that a lot of people don't go. So get down there, I go, you know what I mean? The dude that was showing me around, he was telling me like, you're the first outsider we done seen in a year. You know what I mean? And they don't see African Americans, period, like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was walking around this place that's supposed to be quote unquote dangerous and ghetto. You know what I'm saying? But man, I felt so much love in this place. This township is a township. Everywhere I go, I smell barbecue, but they call it bride. But I smell barbecue everywhere I walk. People were waving at me. People were stopping and talking to me, taking pictures with me. like the little kids were playing soccer all outside. You know what I mean? And like I had a moment where when Ali was in Africa and they was following him around. They was like Ali, Kumbaya, Ali, Kumbaya, something like that. I ain't probably pronouncing it right.
No, you're right. You're right.
But like little kids started following me singing some little song, man. They followed me for a few blocks, and it made me feel like I know I'm not famous. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel a certain type of way, man. And then the hip hop influence that we have here is crazy. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. We was talking about this the word nigga. They don't know what's behind that. I don't know if we can say that on here,
Go ahead.
but they don't know what African Americans go through behind that word. And it was a lot of them kept saying that to me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like they think it's cool. Like I don't know. You just I don't know how to explain it.
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
you've explained it the right way. We had a couple of days ago. We had a dinner, and it was like 8 of us sitting to our table, and it was like 5 Americans and 3 local guys, and we started playing a game. And the question was, why is it cool to say the N word here in South Africa, but not cool to say the K word in South Africa? So my guy Sandeli said that word didn't affect us, and that answer he didn't even have to elaborate. That I understood completely because that word is is different.
Synonymous to us. You know what I
So
mean?
yeah.
Didn't have the same meaning that it had for them.
But I do have a question for the local people that know about dip slope. And I'm gonna read it, y'all. What is y'all thoughts? What is the K word? Karen, no, Giselle. What is y'all thoughts on the township dip slope? What are y'all dip sleuth? I'm sorry,
Sloop,
dip.
sloop.
Yeah, dip. What is y'all thoughts on dip sloop? Okay, so the next thing is rent locations in Joburg. So we only know about Lone Hill and Four Ways. So I wrote down some things. Here you go. Here you go, Debbie. Um, in Lone Hill, a 3 bedroom, you can get that for 13,000 rand. I did another one for a 1 bedroom, 7,500 rand. So it's a nice range depending on how big your family is. You can get a really 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 nice small and really really nice big for a pretty good reasonable price. I did Four Ways. You can get a 3 bedroom cluster for 19,000 rand, or you can get a 3 bedroom house for 14,000 rand. So and this is all in good areas. Four Ways, Danfern, Lone Hill is amazing areas. Very very safe. So yeah.
And for people that's looking for 1 or 2 bedrooms, I've been seeing stuff as low as 7,000 rand, 7,000 rand in good places. And when I say you get way more for your money, that's like $350, like $350, and you getting marble floors, granite, granite, you know what I'm saying, counters. Hey man, you getting your money's worth. New appliances, everything for $350 on up to whatever. Like you can go to the max here.
Yeah. Giselle, we can't really talk about buying a place yet because we haven't did that yet. But as far as the renting, uh, being that we didn't have a job and still don't have a job, we had to pay our whole month's rent, sorry, year's rent up front. So what? No, that's just right there. So yeah, we had to pay the whole rent up front for the year. So if you have employment, yes, you can. You can rent monthly. We didn't have that option. And so yeah, that's the thing with renting. That's doing nothing. Everything is on right there. So okay. Hello, who's this? With love, Issa. Hello. Red is nicer. um, it's best not to have a TV in your bedroom. Why, Miss Deborah? Please explain that. Um,
'Cause what if you want to spice up the mood and look at it?
I thought it was like,
bum, chicka bum, bum, chicka bum, bum, chicka bum, bum.
Right.
Of course, no place is perfect, but yeah, of course, y'all are bugging now. Of course, no place is perfect, but yeah, Africa is the place. Is the place as a whole. I agree 100%. Giselle, the people show some serious love. I agree 100%. Africa again. I meant love. I haven't even touched ground yet, and haven't been shown love, a lot of love.
What about the dude that hung out in the car today?
Tell about it.
Yeah, we was walking, which we've been doing a lot of. But the dude came out of the he was hanging halfway out of the car. And he was like, until we meet again, my brothers. He was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Love, love, love.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't know him. We get that a lot when we walking. He would just randomly welcome home. Hey, how y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Y'all from America? Y'all home? Y'all home? We keep on hearing we home. And they keep on people down there say Africans hate us. Man, I ain't talking about South Africa.
Yo, tell about the white lady when you bought whatever you bought. Tell her about that. What happened then?
The one that's the one.
Oh no, the one you bought. No, not about what you bought. Just tell her what happened.
Oh yeah, the lady, she said that they losing a lot of people, and that she glad that we coming home. She said
Afrikaan.
home, African. Like she replacing that. Should I say like they replace? No, but the blacks are becoming the like we're replacing the Africans that's leaving.
Oh, but she never said who was leaving though. She just said people are leaving.
But I know what she was talking about.
You know, people are leaving. So yeah. So Deborah, let me answer your question right quick. So Deborah said, I was looking at some properties and I noticed bars and gates on some. Is that because of the location? That's every place. I mean, we even have like a gate, Deborah, that goes upstairs. Yeah. So like at night we can lock the gate, and if someone was to break in our house during the day, they can't get upstairs. You know. And when we first showed this picture to like Red's dad, she was like, he was concerned. And I'm like, Red was like, well, what's the difference in having a doorbell camera? You know what I'm saying? Security is security no matter what, no matter how you look at it. And that's just what it is. You know, it's bars. Hey, it's for safety.
And I feel so safe here. So safe. Can't stress that enough. Safe as hell.
Okay, this is gonna be a little bit off topic here. C. Ray says thoughts of the young man Ralph shot in Kansas, Missouri. More of America's BS. This is one of the reasons why we're here.
Amen.
You know, it shouldn't have happened. I could go ahead.
Like I was saying, we was having a personal conversation today. It's a lot of them that be itching to kill us, and want to test their power in court, see how far they can go.
The judicial system.
Yeah, that ain't made for us. Y'all know that too. But yeah, that was a shame that little boy got done like that.
Yeah, I read. I think Assad posted like 2 days ago. African American spit on a cop. He got 70 years in prison. 70 years for spitting on a cop. He should have got something should have happened, but not no damn 70 years.
Right, because that's aggravated assault.
So
But 70 years, come on, man, what they do that at?
what do they do that at?
In America.
Yeah.
What do we say? The America.
That's what that other guy say that we won't call his name.
Damn
Oh,
America.
Yeah, that's what he says. Dipstooth is something else. It's like Legos in Johannesburg. It's hectic. I want to go. I want to visit.
Beautiful. It was beautiful. The people spirit was beautiful. Walking around the neighborhood, and I walked for like an hour around the neighborhood. I was in extension 4. So when we go back, we're going to extension 1 and 2. I was there during the dark time too. Doing what's it called? Low shit. I wasn't scared. And I went just like this. Juried up.
I'm sorry, there's people in the chat trying to get me to say what the K word is. I'm sorry, I can't say it. So I guess you just gotta put it this way. It's similar to the N word. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, you got Google, so you know, do what you got to do.
69 people in the chat, man.
What is the USD conversion for prices? Prices you're reading off. It's like 18. $1 is 18 South African rand. Yeah. So I was talking to Deborah earlier today, and she asked me what's going to happen when this whole BRICS thing happens. I mean, I don't know. You know, hopefully the white people fight their way out of it, and you know, we can stay with the 18 or whatever it is. Because I personally don't believe they're gonna just give it up like that. That's just my belief. Ruben says people are sleeping on South Joburg. Ruben, let me tell you something, bro. Me and my wife is not sleeping on South Joburg. We're gonna be in Glen Vista come next year, early next year. When our lease is up in January, we up out of Dan Fern, and we love Dan Fern, but we going to Glen Vista area. So nah, ain't no sleeping, bro. You can come that way. What $350 a month at a place you'll show us? Huh? You'll figure that out. Stacy, okay, my bad, not Stacy. It says the K word is radical slur in SA. There we go. What happened?
No, it was one by Tariq.
Where you see Tariq at?
Go back.
Oh, that's what he says. Dip Sleuth is hectic.
No.
Nah, that was the only one. Yeah, we talked about all of those already. So, okay, where we at? K word. Okay, but you were calling our prices. So I was saying U.S. dollar because we didn't know what the rand meant. The rand is the currency. Deborah, what's this what you for? Okay. Mashingo, I hope you come back this way soon. African Queen, K word is a territory word for black people in South Africa. It was used by them folks to refer to black people during apartheid. Tell them again. Them folks. I have heard that on TV stuff. Okay. Who's this? Okay. $5 can get you a nice apartment in Joburg. I agree. Why these things not popping up, man?
Yeah, press.
Okay. With love, Issa, I came to the conclusion, but that still does not answer the question. Oh, it popped off. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. See, that's why I ready to be over here. You ain't get booted off. Okay. I'm Black American, so I'm well aware of the N word, but not aware of the K word. Well, East, I think they answered the question already. So I mean, I think you know what it is now. Um,
Oh, this is freezing up.
huh?
It's freezing up. That's why.
Okay. Well, since it's freezing up, let's get back to the. So y'all, I'm gonna tell you what's the most cheap, inexpensive, the most inexpensive thing to us. Eating out is so inexpensive.
Yes, yes, yes. We went to eat today. Bro had
I don't
lamb
know
and
what it was,
rice,
but it was
and some
delicious.
kind of chip thing, and water. Yeah, you have water.
And
And I
and the
had,
drink
and
and the drink that we had, the pineapple orange
oh
something.
yeah, the pineapple orange drink. Uh, and then I had some nachos, some chicken nachos, and the drinks and water. And our bill came out for both of us eating $25. $25. Okay. Then the other day when all three of us went out, it was like 30 something dollars. And they was eating prawns and I was eating chicken Alfredo, was drinking.
Yeah.
Like all the other night when I had went and ate that chicken schnitzel, they gave me patties, three patties that big with some chips and chips, fries. They call them chips. I had little thin slices of rib tips or something like that. I don't know what they call it. They real thin. I had three of those. Um, Moscato, a whole bottle of Moscato that they put on ice in a little steel thing. Uh, and I had a big tall thing of distilled water, that big. That and he came every time I took my drink and it got down, he came and filled it up. He came and filled it up, filled my water up. You know what I'm saying? And my meal came out to all that food. All that food was what was it? I think $15. $15, dude. Like man, someplace you can't even get a bottle of wine for $15. I had a whole bottle of Moscato. Yeah, eating is cheap down here. Like with a $20 bill, $30 bill, you can fill the whole refrigerator. Yeah.
Someone asked you a question, but I'm not someone. I'm sorry, Giselle.
Great, great eight. Have you learned anything different this time around compared to the last time you came? Oh yeah, I ran into some new areas. I learned a lot of new stuff. I can't be specific, but yeah, my eyes and ears have seen some new things. Cause I learn new stuff every time I come. You know what I'm saying? I learned that it's a lot of different. I guess they call them provinces or townships or whatever. Like it's a lot of nice places that's close together. A lot.
Yeah, I agree. Deborah, because when you're sleeping, whatever is playing in the background, you end up dreaming. It disturbs you and it disturbs your sleep pattern. Chica chica.
I mean, I'm a little whack at times.
Hi, Deborah. He lived through that. Thank God. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to get back to the move here. Again, Deborah. She asked me what was is property 24 like the most reliable source for apartments, rentals. I would say yes. I would say yes, and I would say maybe like word of mouth, but definitely property 24. There's other places too, but property 24 is like the main one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, once you get a realtor, like the realtor that he had today, I had knew her from when we was looking for a house. So all I did was like, yo, Ronnie, what's her name? Gabby.
Gabby.
This is Ronnie. And next thing you know, we were on the WhatsApp together, and she just flooding us with links for apartments and houses, just like that.
And you got so many options. Oh my God, you got so many options. I'm not used to having so many options. Ah, look at that.
What's that?
Super chat.
Thank you, Ice Key. Thank you. Yo, Ice Key, are you surprised they released the guy? I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's another question too.
Ronnie, where's that at? It's probably down to the bottom somewhere.
Oh,
We didn't even get to that. We get that far yet. Good seeing you guys in 4Ways this past Saturday. The way you guys were so relaxed, it was good to see. Who's seen us? Who's seen us in 4Ways on Saturday? Yes, we're very relaxed, man. We feel at home. And why shouldn't we feel at home?
Bro, when they give you a super chat, you got to read they joint.
Oh, no, I got to get to it. It's right there. I'm saying I got to get to it. Let me see. Is that okay? Ronnie, from seeing you here in the U.S. to now, it's amazing, fam. You seem at peace, and that's awesome.
Yeah, boy. I am. Only when I talk to people back home, they try to steal my joy. But other than that, I'm good. Just keep USA and USA.
Yeah. Who's this? Claudia. What's up, Claudia? How you doing? Can't wait to get here to visit.
I get some super chats.
Deborah. Wait. What about screens in the windows? Mosquitoes eat me up alive. Deborah, you ain't gonna find out one screen in the window, buddy.
Mine ain't got bit yet.
You ain't gonna find. Oh, red steak getting bit. I got bit a few times. Ain't no escapes. Keep the doors closed. No. Big ceiling fans.
But you don't need them though. I'm saying, wasn't it so cool in that room? It was cool as fuck.
Jimmy says it's a pity the leader of FBA, Tariq Nasheed, wants to turn the tragic shooting of the young Ralph into Africa versus Black America by concentrating on his immigrant background, claiming he's not one of us.
Oh,
that's crazy.
That's petty.
You know, I don't know too much about what's going on with him because I mean, I'm enjoying what's going on over here. You know, I just read a little bit of stuff on Facebook or, you know, wherever I see it at. So, you know. Okay, we almost caught up. So insurance, that'd be Red's topic. Red, come talk about insurance right quick. She's on her way, y'all. Okay, we're gonna come back to the insurance part. Groceries, y'all. If you go to the right place, it is so cheap. If we spend $50 here in the US, I guarantee you it's maybe $125. It is so cheap, so inexpensive. That's all I can say. I know Ronnie probably ain't gonna be cooking. So finally someone answered the question. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't want to say it. What you say, Red? What's this right here? She said, yes, y'all, just for saying that word, you can go to jail. It's that serious.
They don't play that racism stuff here.
Yeah, it's that serious, y'all. You can go to jail.
Yes, you can.
Thanks, but I'm glad you shared with me so long. I'm sorry, Giselle. Would you guys consider acquiring land in rural areas? Yeah, why not? Why not, C-Ray?
This place is growing a lot.
Yeah.
Fast too.
Yeah. I would definitely get some land. Okay. Glen Vista is beautiful, my brother. Stay there I also stay in Oakden. Yeah, I got a friend that live in Oakden, and I was at his house. It's so beautiful out there. We brought in New Year's in Glen Vista, and the guy house that we was at, he was on top of a hill, and it seemed like you could see all of South Joburg, and we was amazed. Um, I'm considering essay. I'm in Mexico now. I loved it in 2019. Okay, come visit.
Come on.
Come visit. Yeah. So clothing. So we're gonna talk about clothing, and we're gonna wait for Red to get here so she can talk about insurance because she knows that, and I don't really know much about that. Clothing. Uh, if you have a big foot, better bring your clothes. I mean your shoes. Sorry, we're back. Like we never left.
Like magic.
And look, she's back.
You must have been with my wife.
No. Yeah, we were. I was. Sorry, we're back like we never left. So, Red, before Red disappears again, y'all, good help is so damn hard to find.
This is the great thing about having two Reds, or one Red and one imposter.
Oh, wow. So tell them about insurance right quick.
You need it. Unless you plan on being a vampire and not needing any type of health coverage. Oh, look at that. That looks big.
Now, as long as that, it looks good.
So I actually have a video in the chamber about insurance. So if y'all want to see the full video about insurance, let me know and I'll put it out for y'all. But the basics are like there's a quite a few insurance companies here, and the biggest one is Discovery. That's the one that we chose. It has a lot of plan options, a lot of flexibility for you to pick something that's in your budget that matches what your needs are. They have salespeople that you can. So what I did, I got on the phone with the salesperson and said, "Hey, this is my budget. What can you do in this budget?" And so she went over a couple of plans that were in my budget range. I picked the one that I thought was appropriate, and it ended up costing about $350 for me and Stacy per month for both of us, not through an employer. All of y'all people in the US are like probably have your mouths on the floor right now because that's unheard of in the States. Even if you were to go on the exchange, unless you were, unless you have some type of credits because you're low income, other than that, you're paying a lot of money for your insurance. So $350 is very manageable and reasonable. The second thing that we should know is that there is a charge in addition to the premium. It's a percentage of the premium. If you're older than, I think, 35, if you're older than 35, they charge you a certain percent of your premium for every year that you're over 35. And the reason why they did that is some years ago, the medical scheme became insolvent because people would wait until they were old and sick to join. And then they were eating up all the money and there weren't enough young people enrolled. And so it just it became insolvent. So they changed it. So now if you're joining the program after 35, they charge you more just to make sure that the program stays available for everybody to participate in. That's number one. Number two, if you have any pre-existing conditions and you've never been on a South African scheme, medical scheme, there's going to be some type of exclusion at least for a couple of months. So like if you have high blood pressure and you had that before you joined the health scheme, then that particular condition is going to be excluded for maybe a year. It could be excluded permanently. So if you do have some type of medical condition that that you need treatment with an insurance carrier before you come here to make sure that you can get coverage that's affordable and that they don't exclude that condition. Very, very important. Diabetes or something like that, they'll normally just exclude it for a period of time and then you're good to go. They also usually have some type of exclusion for the first couple of months, like that you can't have any benefits, but you still have to pay your premiums. For us, it was 3 months. So for 3 months, we had to pay our premiums, but we cannot use the coverage. In addition to like the coverage that you get for your medical care and stuff like that, you also, with the plan that we chose, you get a saver plan, a saver account, where they take a portion of your premiums and they put it into account. It's kind of like a health savings account for people in the States. And you can use that money for any kind of co-insurance or payments that you can make for prescriptions. If you need to see a specialist, you'll pull that money from your savings account. So depending on your needs, you may need to get a plan that's got a higher savings account. So those are like the high points. If y'all want to see a whole video on it, let me know. I do have one already recorded. I just need to edit it. But I didn't put it out because Stacy was going through he was on medical leave at the time, in case y'all didn't remember, but he was on medical leave at the time when I recorded, so I didn't.
But you had somebody with you online though.
Yeah, but he wasn't really doing it for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the voice was mad annoying.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're back. So get back to the questions, Red.
Why do I have to get back to the questions? All right, so
Someone asked about
places
bricks. We already
like,
get over this.
oh, what?
Over this. Oh,
Ooh, that looks so ugly.
Hold on, we're gonna fix that right quick. We'll continue talking.
Says thoughts on BRICS currency, hoping to buy an essay before any major economic changes. I don't know. Oh, now
Okay,
Signal
y'all.
looks bad.
Huh?
You let these comments get out of control, Stacy.
That's why you should have been here.
Wow.
Put that in there. I can't.
Put it in the wrong hole. That's what she said.
Okay, Red. Come on.
I don't think you can see us. All right, let me go down to the bottom and see if people can hear us.
Red, can you get the camera on first?
It is on. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear us. We're having technical difficulties. You 53
Settings.
people that are holding on, we appreciate you very, very much.
There we go. We're back.
Okay. It's dark, though.
Sorry, y'all.
All right.
So back to the BRICS.
Hold on. Let me see if everybody can hear us. Okay.
If you can hear us, can we get a thumbs up?
Yeah, can we get a thumbs up if y'all can hear us, if you can see us?
We just need one thumb.
Well, I'm going to assume that y'all can hear us fine. So, let's see. Thoughts on BRICS currency? I don't thoughts on BRICS currency. I'm not really sure what to think of it, or if the U.S. is going to even let it happen. I feel like they might. Let's see. Queen Giselle says, I was asking you, Reds Grade 8, about the pricing of that place you showed us. You mentioned 350. I thought maybe that was the cost.
I think Red's Grade 8. He didn't calculate his numbers right. It was more probably like 550, 600.
Let's see. Place such as Dip Sloop. See, I knew it was a T.
No,
Deep
it's a P.
Sloop. Huh?
Go ahead.
No, I think it's a T. Are not really safe, honestly. But yeah, when it comes to the N word, they think you are of a high class level, but we are not really informed. See, Stacy, no, I know it's called Rand. I was just asking you to give us the price in US dollars when you call out the Rand on apartments.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Mo's point of view, $25 for all that food. That's how much you pay at McDonald's these days. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, man. You get a lot of food, drinks, everything. You know, like when it's time to pay the bill, you know, everybody's like, I ain't paying it. Man, it's like, I'll pay it. You know, 25, 30 bucks, I'll pay it. Ain't no arguments.
Let's see. Carmisha Cook says, I hope our people helping the locals that there also. Yeah, I mean, like we give them business. We really try our best to keep our rands in black hands. That's a Dr. Assad's saying there, to make sure we keep our rands in black hands. That's what we try to do whenever we can. Let's see, and then
You're not gonna read her comment? What you had it up?
What I did.
Yeah, you didn't read the comment that she had up.
This one? Oh. Yeah. It's so refreshing to finally see how happy you guys are here in SA. Thank you Thank you all for gracing us with your beautiful presence. Oh, thank you. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
We've had such a warm welcome. Like we feel loved and we appreciate it. I remember going to Meat Co. at Monte Casino. It only cost about $50 for 3 adults with drinks and dessert. Unfortunately, it's closed down. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, I've never seen Meat Co. in Monte Casino. Oh, thank you, Ice Key. Ronnie, from seeing you here in the US to now is amazing, fam. You seem at peace, and that's awesome. Thank you so much, Ice Key, for your, what do you call it, donation?
Super chat.
Super chat? Yeah. Thank you so much for your super chat. We really, really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. So much. Let's see. Mo's point of view. I'm going to Joburg in December. I want to look for properties and heard you need a realtor to view different neighborhoods. Where should I start looking for a realtor? So if you use like a property 24 or some kind of website, it will. You're trying to
Go
fix
ahead.
the lighting.
Yeah.
That's because you got the lighting on the orange one. You need to use the white one. That's just gonna make a glare behind us. It's not gonna help. Let's see. Yeah, so when you go on a property 24, it tells you who the realtor is, and they give you a link to WhatsApp or to like their email or their South African phone number. So they've got their contact information. Or you can send them a message directly on property 24 with your email address and your phone number, and then they'll reach out. They're usually pretty good about reaching back out to you pretty quickly because they're trying to get these properties rented out.
But there's a problem, Mo's point. December, you're not getting too much done.
Oh yeah, we found that out the hard way.
You're not getting too much done in December.
Yeah, yeah. It's if you get here in December, you're gonna be in your Airbnb or your apartment until the second week of January. Minimum. Minimum the second week of January. Because nobody is doing anything. The people that own the property are on vacation. They're not answering their phones. They're not filling out. They're not responding to contracts and stuff. You just gotta wait. Everybody is on vacation, and that's just what it is. You're not getting anything done. And then if you move into an unfurnished place, you ain't getting your furniture until second or third week of January for sure. Maybe later.
Maybe
just
later.
depending.
Yeah.
Depending on where you order from. Let's see. Ice Key says, "Me and wifey, hopefully visiting next year. We are already planning."
That's
Awesome.
what's up. That's what's up. Look us
Hit
up.
us up when you get here. I'm not coming to visit. I'm coming to live. Me and the 6 children. Woo, praise you. Woo, bless you with them keys.
Yeah, I already spoke with Claudia.
Let's see. Can you buy land in rural areas as a foreigner? Do you need to be okayed by the chief?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yep. Yep. You already know.
Oh boy.
I mean, but there's some areas that are not township areas that you can buy property. You can buy the land as well. But if you do buy a property that's in a township, you do have to get approval to purchase it.
What's your daddy talking about?
Robert Martin says it's an exonym and an ethnic slur. The use of it in reference to Black people and Cape colors being partly common in South Africa. That's straight out of Google. You copied and pasted that, Daddy. Hit some lag. Oh, it's probably like the internet issues we were having.
Yeah.
And Machengo asked if it was load shedding.
Yes, today is a 4-hour load shed.
Oh, is it load shedding right now?
Yeah.
That's probably
till
what it is.
Till 10:30.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Let's see. Malusi says you can purchase land in rural areas, but because the land is under custodianship of the chiefs, you have to receive permission from them. Land is free for locals. Nice. Top of the morning. How do you go about contacting the chief? Now that I can't answer.
Someone in the chat, can you please answer that question for Dude Wonder?
Yeah, let us know. Malik and Amir, it's good to see you, brothers. I can't wait until I get there. I'll be trying to hook up with you guys. I look at the video with y'all in the mall. Stacy, you look a little tired. We set. What's that mean? Were you tired?
I'm always tired.
He said, "You guys good." The screen went black. Oh, so maybe they could hear us talking. See, Deborah says, "Hi, Miss Red." Hey, Deborah.
Assad,
Hey,
what's up, my brother?
Let's see, Dude Wonder, quick on the draw. He said, "You have to have a local introduce you to a chief in the rural area that the local is from. I suggest you come to South Africa first, and then take it from there. Rural land is everywhere. So you got to know somebody to get it in.
Know somebody that knows somebody.
I feel like I know somebody.
I definitely know plenty of people. Definitely know.
Let's see. Machenko says, Dude Wonder, and you can get a bigger piece of land than the one in Joburg. Let's see. Everybody's talking to a side. Let's see. Vicky Momberg was the first person to be sent to prison for using the K word in South Africa. You can Google that. Oh, so that's not just for play.
Wow. How much time did she get?
Yeah, everybody's saying that we're good. Oh,
another one?
Joe Choi.
Thank you.
I said Joe Choi. Joy Cho. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Y'all are really blessing us today. We really appreciate it. So that subscribe button works both ways apparently. Like when y'all subscribe and we bless y'all with all those good feelings, they come back. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Let's see. Savannah makes Stacy tired. He's sitting over here drinking Savannah right now.
Yo, Sibo, what's up? Hey, still haven't met you yet. Hope to meet you sometime soon.
All right. Well, it looks like that's the end of the comments. And we want to thank you guys so much for sticking with us even through all these technical difficulties. We hope we answered most of your questions. If we didn't answer your questions, please let us know in the comments, and we will address your questions in the next live, or if we think it needs a special video of its own, we'll do that. And definitely let us know in the comments if you want to see a video specifically about insurance. Look, he almost fell. I wish he had fell. I would have turned the camera around like, look.
So never mind.
What? Nothing. You about to restart the whole thing after I'm closing it out? That's what you always do.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to talk about your daddy, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Miss Hooks, we gotta holler at you.
Okay, so we got one person already said I want the video on insurance. So yeah, y'all definitely hit us up. If you want that video on insurance, let us know if we missed any of your questions, need clarification. We're here for you. We are here to help you avoid the pitfalls that we experienced moving here. And we want to make sure that you have a pleasant, smooth experience when you move or visit. So hit us up. We're here for you.
Yeah, Miss Hooks, definitely hit me up. We can go do lunch or something. That it? That be all?
That's it.
We need East London sometimes. Huh?
East London.
Visit East London sometimes if you.
Yeah, it's London over there.
I thought he was talking about East London, like
London.
Like, yeah, I was like, I ain't going there.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta check that out.
Yeah, we're gonna be just like everybody else from here. All we want to go to is Cape Town, Durban, Limpopo, and Lesotho. That's it.
Like, where you said you was gonna travel the continent.
Nah.
There's so many places to travel here. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
We're not done yet.
Alvin Westbrook, what's up, man?
All right. 72 people in the building. That means minimum when we log out of this video, we should have 72 likes. And we should have some brand new subscribers.
Hopefully.
Because we have blessed y'all. We want you to hit that subscribe button so y'all can continue to feel the blessing after the video is over. Hit that subscribe button and you'll automatically be premium.
What's up, cousin
Period.
Timmy?
Shh. We're done. If you want to be premium, hit that subscribe button. It's the only way to do it. Thank you.
Peace out.
Love y'all.